Hello, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to turn your essay or writing from this into something like this. A lot more professional, a lot more better looking, such more that puts your writing into the reader's mind. Let's get into it, shall we? So the first tip I need to tell you is to make your title pop out. As you can see, I have a title for this little part in my book, but title doesn't pop out. You could easily miss it. You're not going to remember it. So for the first things first we need to do is to make your title large. So I suggest anywhere from 15 to 20. I'm going to do 18. As you can see, it's a lot bigger. You can see it. So the next thing I suggest is bolding it. Now, as you can see, if you scroll up and down, you're going to see that every time you pass by it, no matter what, because it's there, it's popping out. So you'll remember it while you're reading because it's popping out. While if you probably won't remember this single paragraph sentence just for the fact that it's not popping out. It's just one sentence out of 1.5 page worth or more than, yeah. Now, after we do that, we gotta go to the second. Tip is for the subtitles. The subtitles are also as well as important as the title because it explains what's going to happen in that next part. So as you can see, I only have one subtitle, and that's a chapter name. And well, that's very important. So let's do this. So as you can see, the size is about 11. You want this to be about 12 to 15, and I'm gonna do 14. And then you should bold it as well as a title. And now, as you see, it pops out, showing you what this few next paragraphs are. See, it tells you the beginning. Soon you'll learn what the beginning is. And subtitles are so important when reading paragraphs or essays. So I suggest bolding them, making them larger than the words, because paragraphs need to be smaller than subtitles and titles for the fact that you need to see the subtitles and titles more than the paragraph themselves. Let's get to the third. Hello guys, welcome to the third tip. In this tip, it's very simple. Just remember to indent, and if you don't know how to indent while typing, you gotta click on the beginning of the paragraph or sentence and click Tab. This creates an indent in any paragraph. And as you can see, it's creating indents wherever I add it. This is a conversation between the characters. And now you won't lose 20% of your essay. Boom. Easy thing, but it costs you a lot of points. I feel like the most underused button in Word is Designer. This helps your writing so much when it comes to detail. So if we come up to the top toolbar and you click Designer, it shows you what your writing could be. Look at this. It gives you font ideas, it gives you whole pages, what your pages could look like. And this is the most underrated part of Word. It helps you writing just so much. So I'm going to do this. Let it load. It may take a minute or two. And as you can see, this helped so much. it looks 100 times better. I mean, look at how the font makes it a billion times better. Everything. Of course, if your teacher doesn't want you to use a certain type of font, you could always change it. But in my opinion, Designer is such a useful tool when it comes to Word, and it is way underused. Let's go. Now, for the fifth and final step, how way underused this is. And now, some people don't like it in their writings, but I prefer it because it adds more depth to it. I remember I wrote this one Titanic essay once, and I added a picture, and in my opinion, it added so much depth and detail to my writing. It helped completely. Now, so if we go to Insert, right next to Home, and then click on Picture, and then click on Bing. The reason why we use Bing Pictures is because it's not copywritten. If it is, it sends a author's title slash name and essentially allows us not to be sued. So if we click on Bing, and in this paragraph I'm putting my words in, it's about a character dying and the forest catching on fire. So I'm going to search up burning forest. And I like this one because it's supposed to be cold and it looks cold. And if we click insert, then after this you can add it to wherever you want, which I prefer just right there. And as you can see, it adds so much more depth because it adds some detail instead of just words to your writing. As you can see, this has changed so much. And it just isn't that hard to do all of this. Like I said, that I did this in 5 minutes. And before we end this video, I do gotta say one thing. Whenever you use Designer, I suggest just re-looking at all of your indents for the fact that it will be undented. So you can re-undent it. So as you can see, they were undented for the fact that it changed it. But some of it wasn't undented. So yeah, let's end this video properly. Let's go. I hope you like this video. Please check down in my channel and watch more of my videos because it grows in greater depth, and I'll have a series on Word, PowerPoint, and even Excel. And please consider subscribing. It means the world to me. It may not seem much to you, but it means the world to me. And let's end this video.